this is Yasaman's Learning Belly Dance. Today we're going to go over some basics that you need to know for your belly dance. Whether you're a beginner, intermediate dancer, or advanced dancer, you always want to remember your basics. And the first basic you want to remember is your posture. Without good posture in your dance, whether you're a belly dancer or not, your movements will be hindered if your posture is poor. So let's begin with the most basic of that. First, you want to soften into the knees, meaning literally a slight bend of the knee. So first my knees are straight here, but you never lock your legs back, whether your knees are bent or not, whether you're in regular life or dance. So you want to have a soft knee. So like that, as you can see, soft knees. Okay, next is the pelvis. Now, naturally, when people are standing, they don't have a straight spine or good posture. A lot of people don't have good posture, though you'll be glad you did when you get older, of course. So the first thing you do, and this is the very basic way to do it, not muscular, there is a muscular way as well, is you want to take one of your hands and put them on the small of your back, so about here, right above the butt line there, and then take the other hand and place it on the small of your stomach, the bottom of your stomach here in the pelvis. And then I want you to use your quads here, and I want you to pull up towards, tucking the pelvis literally. So I want you to pull quads up and in. So there's a joint here, so you're going to pull up. And you'll notice, you'll feel it. The reason why I'm telling you use your hands, you'll feel the difference, and you'll feel the tailbone drop. And the tailbone, some women, we have very deep tilts, or men even, we have tilts, a deep tilt like here. So when I do tuck, it straightens my spine. This is very essential to doing upper isolations. When you see dancers do upper isolations, actually, that's why their isolations are good for the top, because they have a nice tough pelvis and good posture, and it really affects your movements. So again, you're in natural, get my speaker right, you're in natural, neutral or natural, however you want to say it, and then you want to tuck that. You can feel it drop, like so. I'm going to turn on the back, and you're going to see the drop like that, see, and drop. And from the front, I'm softening the knees and then tuck. Okay, so that's tucked. Then you want to do the chest is the next thing. Now there are different ways to lift the chest. There is the most basic way is using the diaphragm to lift the chest, which is taking a deep breath through the nasal passage. So you go in, it lifts the chest naturally. You're not holding your breath. You can release it after, but your chest is in a lifted position, so you're holding it there. Also, another way to do it, the muscular way, is using your rhomboid muscles, which is right here in the back. Okay, these up here, right in the back. Now you're going to pretend that there's an arm, forearm between those muscles in the back, and you're going to squeeze them together. Okay, so you squeeze them, it's going to give your chest a natural lift. This is the muscular way. It's a natural lift because I'm using my rhomboids. This is diaphragm right here. Watch the chest. So this is the natural lift with a diaphragm lift. Now, with rhomboid, that's with my rhomboid muscles. So there's two different ways you can do it. It's up to you. Most of the diaphragm way comes from classical style, and the rhomboid way is mostly used in fusion styles, coming from tribal. So everything's more muscular in that style. So it's up to you which way you go. You can go either way, or you can go both. It's up to you. Also, using rhomboid later on, if you learn early on, your belly rolls will be easier to do. Your rhomboid chest lift will help you do belly rolls easier because your diaphragm isn't engaged. By your diaphragm being engaged, you're like locking into position, so you won't be able to do a chest lift and then to a belly roll if you're engaging your diaphragm. So, but let's keep it to the diaphragm for the moment, but you also can do it rhomboid way. But either way, we're softening the knees, tucking the pelvis, lifting the chest, roll the shoulders, and relax the arms out to the side. Basic posture right here, okay? Basic posture. All right, so now we're ready for belly dance moves. Now, one thing I want to talk about with posture, keeping your head leveled, keeping the chin. We're not going to be tucking the chin in at this point, keeping our chin leveled, looking straight ahead. Now you can drop your head or do whatever when you're doing movements, whatever your stylization is, it's up to you, obviously, but straight, keeping the head leveled. So keeping your posture well and good. So soften, tuck, lift, roll, relax, and you're ready to go. Alrighty, so now that we're going over basic posture, let's talk a little bit about the lines in belly dance. So the lines, very basic things. We even do a little fun little string dance. Everybody remembers Conan. He did this in his show. Very good representation of it, actually. You can pretend there's a rope and it's going through your body and it's going through your hips. So you want to actually grab onto the rope for the right hip, and I want you to pull the imitation rope, grip it. Then I want you to pull that hip out, just like that, to the right. Okay, then you want to get back, I want to pull back that way. So you're going to take that rope on that side, and you're going to pull it over there. And then you're going to pull it this way. So we're keeping this on a horizontal. We're not going up or down. We're going back and forwards. And pulling. And pulling. So this is how, back and forwards like this. Now we're going to go front to back. It's just a balancing thing. In the weight change. So I want you to actually let the weight come to the balls of your feet, and you'll feel the pelvis going. So you want the pelvis to go, keeping head level, top body not moving, all in the hips. So place your hand here, and then you want to go ball of feet change. So you feel the weight change going to the ball of the feet. Pelvis goes forward. So watch me on the side. I'm going to go boop, right there. Now I'm going to do it to the back, and my weight changes to the heels of the feet. You see my feet, I can wiggle my toes, la 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 la. So, and then I'm going to go to the front, and to the back, and to the front, and to the back, and to the front. Okay? So that's back and forwards for you. Now we have corners. And we can do diagonals. Obviously, this will come in handy for the piston hips later on. Now, you want to take the same rope you'd use for the side pulls, and you want to pull one hip to the right corner of the room. Then you're going to have to pull the hip to the left corner of the room. Then we're going to pull our hips to the back right corner of the room, and pull our hips to the left corner of the room. So let's start with the right. Grab that rope and pull that hip on a diagonal right there. Now I want to go to the back left corner because I'm on the same line. I want to take this right here, the rope, grip it, and pull it to that back corner. Now I want to go to the left. Now I'm going to grip that rope right there, and I'm going to pull that hip that way. Now I'm going to pull it to the right back corner, grab it, and pull. And pull. And pull. And pull. And pull. Now without pulling, you're going to go right corner, left corner back, left corner forward, right corner back. So you can go boop, 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 making an X. And la, 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 side to side, forward and back, corner, back, forward, corner. So you got your lines down with your hips, okay? Lines in your dance. Now, let's talk about one other movement before we break off this video, the hands. Now the hands are something very basic to start with, very important. Your hands and arms can make or break your performance. It's very important, and dancers, even a dancer that's been dancing for a year or over, you can hear them say like, I don't know what to do with my arms and my hands. If you start early on with arms and hands, this will not be an issue for you later on. So, do something very simple. Make me fist in front of you. And I want you to circle the wrists. And you're circling. And you're circling. Okay? Wrists have strong power in belly dance. Wrists are very powerful. Now open your hands up. And the power comes from the middle finger. And I want you to push that finger in this, and when you're turning, and push and push. Now I want you to take this up, continue to circle. And pull it down. And we're going over to the side. Now we're going up. And we're coming down again. Descending with our hand circles. And we're turning, going to the other direction. And we're going up the body and up. And then we're back in the center. And then we're descending yet again. Hand circles, very basic hand circles for you, okay? And you can do plenty of things with these. And now next video, we will go over hand waves, reverse hand waves, and the infamous snake arms that everyone loves so much. Thank you for watching. It's been Yasaman's Belly Dance, Beginner Basics.